Hey internet, how's it going? I know what the title is saying, and yes, Final Fantasy VII Remake gameplay reaction and thoughts. Well, it's not really a reaction, but here are my thoughts on the matter though. Fuck it, I'm not even gonna put reaction in the title, but but either way, this Final Fantasy VII Remake gameplay trailer, it looks really amazing. It looks like it is exactly what people asked for. You fucking get the beginning part. It seems as though they show you everything that is taking down Reactor 7. I believe that's Reactor 7 or Reactor 3. I'm not 100%, but they do show the whole. Essentially, it's the first part of the demo of the original part of Final Fantasy VII that actually did come out, and to where that they do get off the train. They do have those talks, and then they go and then they fight that gigantic spider bot, and then Cloud has to run and jump on the train. That is pretty much everything that this is like the entire area, and that they've remade it in 3D, and it looks fucking amazing. I mean, I've seen some videos online of people like when they were fucking like going complete fanboy and shit, and it's highly understandable because this is one of the very first PlayStation 1 games, or at least upon like a massive scale, to fucking come out. I mean, honestly, if they would have kept Chrono Resurrection, I'm pretty sure that game would be getting the same type of recognition that this would if they would have kept that in circulation. But that's a conversation for another day. but honestly, looking at the visuals, everything looks amazing. Now, honestly, I know that a few people that they do have a problem with Cloud being really thinner, or at least him seeming to be thinner, because like he has very thin arms and he has his usual face and shit. But honestly, I don't have a problem with it. I really don't, because he was always supposed to be like a very slimmed down character, so it really wasn't a problem for me. And the same thing for Barret. I know a lot of people that they didn't like Barret's design in the Advent Children film. I guess probably because of his hair and everything. But I will be fair. This seems to be a very darker portrayal of what Barret was, because he's wearing sunglasses. He does have his original flat top, and he does have a major fucking Gatling gun on his arm. Wait, this is the left arm. This is for Dan's. This one is his arm. He had it on his right arm. But he does look menacing. And also Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse. I really like how they came out for like the whole like realistic look that they have. They look really awesome, and honestly, I really don't want them to die, but you know, it has to come with the story. Hopefully that you do have a chance to save them, because if they do die again, that is going to be fucking painful, especially since that now that they're coming off way more competent and way more badass. So that is something that I don't want to happen. But also moving on to that though is gameplay. Of course, it's a gameplay trailer, but I'm sorry that it took 3 minutes and 45 seconds to jump into this, but for me personally, this looks like Kingdom Hearts. This looks like what I was pretty much saying years ago when I used to ask the question about Final Fantasy 13 as to why that game didn't have real-time combat, and why it has the weird-ass system it does. And Kingdom Hearts is like their greatest system in which that they ever fucking created. I don't know why they don't take that and put that into other games, or at least put that into other Final Fantasy games. And it seems as though that this one does have a lot of Kingdom Hearts like inspired combat. Now, honestly, Cloud, he does have the limit breaks, they do look different, and a lot of the attacks, they do look fucking different. And honestly, this is another one of the games in which that you can switch out members, because at one point you do actually play as Barret, and I believe he was using Big Shot whenever like he shot that, when he charged up his Gatling gun and shot that big ass mortar out of it. Whereas Cloud, those don't look like any of his of his older attacks. That shit looks brand new. So it's a good chance that they are giving them brand new things and that they're adding on to the story. I do know that a few people that they do hate the combat system, or at least like that they're not favoring it right now because they wanted the older turn-based. But personally, I think that this one actually works really well because, again, I don't really hate Crisis Core. I really like that combat system. The only problem with it is, though, is that I wanted to see it with you and teammates. Now, jumping back onto the world and everything, because I will jump back to gameplay in a second, is that the world looks really fucking. It looks like it's really expansive. It seems as though it's that they've taken the normal spots and just blew them up, a la, you know, like how Crisis Core was along with Dirge of Cerberus. Even though Dirge of Cerberus, it really didn't add too much to the landscapes, but even with that, it still spread it out to where that you could know where A, B, and C is at, and it made every area look massively bigger than what it was. And it was actually nice to go back and see all these areas larger. Now kicking it back to gameplay for just a small second though, is that there's also another thing that I really liked about this though. And it's one thing that I really do want to see come back. And it is, I wonder if Cloud still has his moral choices. Now, I honestly think that Final Fantasy VII is one of those games which is big enough, it is layered enough, and it is like spread out enough to where that they can add brand new things to this gameplay, and that they could add in like a lot of different like things that could build up character relationships and sort of give you a little bit more about the characters' personalities and everything else. I do wonder if they are still going to keep the moral choice thing in that, or at least like have like the like give you the option to choose some of Cloud's dialogue whenever he talks to people. Because like in the original, like let's say like he was telling the story about when he was telling a story back in Nibelheim, and he was saying like, I went into Tifa's house and she wasn't there, and she asked if he actually did it. I want more of that to whereas that like, but not no nonsense shit. I really want it to be like some fruitful dialogue to whereas that like it could probably lead on to like a relationship thing, or at least sort of like lead into like some Easter eggs to where like if you say like a specific thing, then it could be like some older dialogue, or you can spark up like a fight or something like that, you know. I mean, like I don't want it to be like a whole like relationship thing to where like if like you have to build up this imaginary meter to fucking get this weird to get this random ass attack or perk or some shit like that. But that would be nice if you're talking to somebody and they can lead you to like another item or something hidden, or you can get like a chocobo faster or something like that. But until then, for what they have right now, it does look really fucking amazing. And there was another thing that was just on my mind, but it just fucking slipped out while I was going on that. But either way, though, Final Fantasy VII Remake gameplay trailer, it looks really fucking amazing. And honestly, I really, really, really do want to see way more stuff put into the game. If there's anything in which that you want to see put into this game, or that there's something that you are looking for, or something that you are dreading, please let me know down there in the comment section. I'll catch you guys on the next Jongravesshow. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out. Later, everybody.